essentially, Blockbuster is, they've been stabbed a couple times. That's the equivalent. And they're trying to stop the bleeding, and they create their own video-on-demand service with a particular company that you may have heard of.
Who?
Enron.
No, I've never heard of them.
They were for a little info dump, for anyone who doesn't know who Enron is, I barely knew who they were because they fell apart right after I was born. So they were an energy company that collapsed due to widespread accounting fraud. They would hide their debts and they would inflate profits. But it was like a whole thing in like the early 2000s, like
really?
That .com bubble burst thing.
Yeah.
That happened. So they obviously weren't able to help Blockbuster.
No, they probably added some weight.
Honestly, yeah. And so that video on demand service didn't work. But they eventually countered Netflix with Blockbuster Online, their answer to Netflix. And then around the same time, Redbox is starting its first kiosk around, I would say, the mid to 2000s. But it was just like test market, so it didn't fully like go like nationwide until like the end of the 2000s, early 2010s. So Redbox, so Netflix sued Blockbuster over Blockbuster Online infringing on their patent to mail out DVDs and stuff like that. Unknown settlement. Don't know how much it was settled for, but they did settle out of court.
Oh, wow.
Netflix actually offered to sell itself to Blockbuster twice.
Okay.
If you didn't know that. Which is insane, given the circumstances that they're in now.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. It feels like Blockbuster was really kind of like milking this thing, and they weren't really looking towards the future at all.
They were very much in their own way.
Yeah. Almost, and towards the end, they're probably almost living on like fumes of nostalgia.
Pretty much.
And that you can't survive.
Survive on that. And one of the deals involved Netflix was going to purchase Blockbuster Online's entire inventory.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And in exchange, you would be able to return Netflix DVDs at Blockbuster locations.
That could have been interesting.
Yeah. Unfortunately...
I'm surprised Viacom didn't...
Oh, Viacom is already out by this point.
Yeah, exactly.
So this was a deal agreed on by the CEO of Netflix and the CEO of Blockbuster. But the board of directors...
Just two bros.
Took over... Those two bros. The two bros get on a deal to save the company.
Man. Come on, dude. You want to just share?
Yeah.
All right, dude. After a few beers.
Yeah. But the board of directors came in and they were like, oh, okay, we're not going to do that. Also, you're fired. You're done with the company.
Wait, who got fired?
The CEO of Blockbuster.
Holy shit.
For the deal.
Oh, wow.
They were like, that's a terrible idea. They also stopped Blockbuster Online, and they pretty much stopped a bunch of other good things that Blockbuster was doing. I think around the same time they canceled late fees, which you thought would have been a great idea, but then it just made it so like you would just have the DVD for as long as you wanted, but after a certain point you would just have to buy the DVD if you didn't return it. So it's basically the same thing.